Good evening, Dr. Pei. So today I will be discussing the difference in the Baroque architecture and music, and also the classical architecture and music. And today we will be looking at the Town Hall in Munich, Germany, and the U.S. Supreme Court building, and also different music selections from the Concerto Number 5 from Bach, showcasing the Baroque style of music, and also the Serenade in G major by Mozart that will be reflecting the classical music. So to start, I would like to look at the Baroque building. The Baroque building, sorry. And in this, I really noticed the dark colored building and the roof and the mass tower and these large structures that kind of make the building stand out. And also the arches, and these arches are very much drawn in from different Roman influences. And these arches cast shadows, and these shadows create kind of a dark, mysterious type of vibe to this building. And this building has a very strong presence. And it stands around buildings that have all red tint roofs. And this building with the gray, stark colors really is emphasized around, because of its surroundings. And now I would like to kind of analyze this and compare it to the different musical selection in Baroque, and in this piece, the Concerto Number 5, I really noticed the string section, and in particular the flute player and soloist, and the percussion section that was backing up the flute player. And right at first I noticed the drastic tempo changes and different forte notes and piano notes, and I really liked the light and airy sounding with the flute solo. There was these parts that seemed very rushed and very fast in tempo, and then there was parts that were very legato and very drawn out. And this kind of, emphasized the different tempo changes in the piece. And through these tempo changes, it kind of creates this bold music piece, and this boldness can be seen in the town hall in Munich. So next I will be looking at the Supreme Court building, and this building is a very stark, bright white color, and it creates vast amounts of contrast between the blue background, and with this contrast, it creates a statement of power, and kind of the U.S. would use this, power symbol to make other worlds or other countries perceive them to be strong. And I think that this building with the Greek columns looks very extravagant, but yet crisp and clean lines. And this building is very isolated from, reality and the surroundings, and it also helps emphasize it. So the music selection here is the Serenade in G major by Mozart. And I really noticed the stark staccato notes at the beginning, and how, the dynamics were very, very loud and very rough at at the beginning, and then in this middle section there was a flowing and kind of a legato type, and this then flowed back into the very staccato and loud dynamics and the sort of in your face type of dynamics. And through this, it kind of created the bold theme that the classical building also showcases. So, in conclusion, both of these architectural styles really draw from the influence of Greco-Roman, architectural styles, and also they both showcase kind of a different boldness. And thank you for listening to my speech, and have a good night.